Jacobs, better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real, relevant, and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. And as you can see, we have our relationship expert, Coach Ken Canion here. How are you, Coach Ken?
I'm doing well. How are you, Kim?
Oh, I'm doing well. We had a lot of backstage conversation, right, that the public know not of, right?
Yeah, you know, we just going to come out and do what we do. I love the colors today. The colors look fantastic.
Thank you. You know what? I didn't think much of it, but I'm excited about just being able to brighten the world. How about that?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm really glad to have you here today. And listen, everybody, grab your virtual seats, tag your friends, your family, coworkers, people you like, people you don't like, because everyone needs to know what's being shared today. Coach Ken Canion is a relationship expert. He has a show that he'll talk more about as well. And he's here to answer some of our questions. He comes in frequently just to drop some knowledge and some nuggets so that we can have better relationships. So Coach Ken, I just think we should get right into it. If you have questions, go ahead and start putting them in the comment section. I have a lot of questions that people have asked me, so I've already.
You got some questions?
Okay, you want me to go ahead and start?
I mean, yeah, might as well. I mean, if you got questions, go ahead. Let's start there.
Okay. So the first question, and again, speak on your own behalf in the studio audience. We're talking about Candid Conversations. Get your questions answered. What is up with men who say they like you, but only communicate with you once a week or once every other week? Let's talk about it. These are just some questions that's been asked.
Okay, yeah. They might like you, but he doesn't want anything other than that from you. Whenever a man, so let me explain to you something, and I explain this to a lot of ladies out there. All right, when a man, you ever been around a man that really wants something? Yeah, like he really wants something. If he really want a car, he'll drive by the dealership and he'll keep watching that car online. He gonna see the models. He gonna know the models. Now you know what I'm talking about. If a man wants something, he is going to put his attention on that thing. Okay. Now, a man may like a person. He may like you, but he is not interested in pursuing you. All right? Because whenever a man wants something, he's interested in pursuing it. Like I said, a man like a truck. Like I just bought a new truck, right? I've been looking at this truck. I drive by the dealership every Sunday after church. Drive by, look at the truck, research the different models and the different packages on them. And I knew cost and everything. So I began focusing my energy, my attention on that thing that I wanted. Now, if a man is not focusing his energy on you and he wants to talk to you every once in a while, then that's the extent of the relationship. Now, if a person is okay with that, then fine, as long as they understand what that is. Because listen to this. A man trades his time for the things that he values. If he is not trading his time for you, he does not value you on that level.
Wow. Okay. So if he's not trading, you said trading his time.
Trading his time. So think about it.
Type that if he's not trading his time for you, he does not value you enough to be in a relationship with you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Wow. Okay. So how do you address that? Do you even need to address it if action speaks louder than words? So if a person is not showing you that level of time or attention, but they're cordial, then just be cordial with them.
Just be cordial with them. Because don't listen to what people say, listen to what they do. Because a man will tell you, women too, will tell you what he feels or she feels. by their actions. If I believe that working out is going to make me healthy, then my actions, I go to the gym every morning. Okay. My actions um, um, support the belief system. Okay. Let me explain it to you. There are two things out there. And you know, when I get on and get to talking, there are two things. There is your belief about something, and then there is your belief system about something. Okay, I don't know if you've ever heard this. So
Yes.
you might believe that that being healthy is good, but if you don't put a belief system around that belief will not last long.
That's
You
good.
believe that God is the center of your world, right? All right,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that you're a Christian, but you put a belief system around it. The belief system are nothing more than the actions that support that belief.
That's right. Okay. I love that. I love that. I love it. So putting that belief system around it, because then you're going to actually act on what you say you believe, because
Correct.
then you can start implementing some of those strategies, going to the gym, eating
Right,
healthier,
right,
like
right.
spending your time with
Everybody,
someone that has expressed interest enough to spend their time with you. So equating it to relationships. Perfect. Okay. I love it. I love it.
every belief you have, the beliefs that are ingrained in your subconscious mind, you have a belief system that supports it.
I
And
agree with
so if he is not doing the things that support that, then he's not interested. He may like you. See,
you. Right.
let's not get confused about like. He may like you,
Right.
all
Right.
right, but he is not into you. He does not value you on that level.
Good. Very good answer, Coach Ken. And I would have to say I 100% agree with you. If the person
I
is not putting action behind their words, even because some people will, I'm not saying that they trick you out per se, but they do act like, we are really lockstepped and we're together, but their
mhm.
actions don't match that.
True, absolutely.
So I love I love it. I love it. Okay, another question that came in, and now please type. I see more questions over here in the studio audience. Let me go to a couple of those and I'll go to some that people text me as well. Let's see. Someone, Mackenzie said, hey, what's up with men? I don't see the question, Mackenzie, to put it up for me. What's up with men saying I love you, or like you, but only hitting up for the sex?
What you mean? What's up with it? I tell you what's up. It's the playbook is not old. And so if I say to you, you know what, I love you. What I'm really trying to do is get you to an emotional level that gets me something. All right. That's why I always tell people, I said, be careful about the words, because what happens is when somebody says it, what they're really doing is there's a term called love bombing. And love bombing is nothing more than overwhelming you with words that trigger emotional responses in you. Okay.
Wow.
If I overwhelm you with what you want to hear, I love you. I think you're beautiful, Kim. I think you're a wonderful person. I would love to spend time with you. Now, notice what I'm doing. I'm overwhelming you with things that it's almost like an aphrodisiac to your ears. All right. And
Right.
then once it permeates your ears, then it goes into your heart. Oh, wow. He's up. And then they hope that it goes to down there, down to your loins and your physical body, and then
Mm.
you connect it all together. And what happens is, then you get involved sexually, not you, but people. Then they get involved sexually because they think there's a true connection from the words all the way down to that.
Right.
But then what happens is they realize that once we begin this sexual part, that's what I was trying to get to, the rest of the stuff stops. And then you're confused. You're like,
Now
well, what
stop.
happened? What did I do? What's going on? I mean, and then, but that was the goal. That is the reason why I tell people, listen, you grown. You can do what you want to with your body. But listen, wait. And I get it. I'm not getting into the whole spiritual and all that. I get it, but I'm telling you, wait, because I want you, I want the other person to reveal themselves. If you take sex off the table from a man,
Right.
eventually, I didn't say he wouldn't want to be with you because God gave us testosterone. Now listen,
Mhm.
don't blame us, blame God. All right, He gave us testosterone so that we would procreate the world, recreate, procreate, and then, but that it doesn't mean that He will not desire you sexually. What it means is that He's willing to wait. He's willing to wait because I'm into you more than just sex.
That's a good thing. I think that's
I think
wonderful.
it is a good thing. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not saying he's gonna wait forever, but if a
Right.
man likes you, he I'm not saying he wait forever, but what I'm
Right.
saying is if a man likes you, he's willing to be around you without the sex. He's willing to hang out with you. He's willing to see who you are without it.
Mhm. Do you
That's
recommend that people say, because I know you have a philosophy on this, so do you recommend that people say up front, I'm not having sex with anybody at this
No,
phase of my
I recommend people get to know the person and when that part of the conversation comes up. Not just when we go out. I need you to know now, you ain't getting none of this. No, no,
Okay, then
that's
I can
not.
honestly, you know how you say be transparent? I can honestly say that I've already failed in that area because I was very transparent. The person didn't even ask me. They didn't ask for sex. They didn't even say, "Hey, you
I
mind if
know,
we?"
but what that
I'm like,
says is
no.
no, but you're right. He didn't even ask for sex. And what you're thinking, what the reason you're saying that is you're assuming that that's a part of what he wants. And then when you say, no, you ain't getting none of this, what happens is now you forego the proper way to really get to know somebody. See, sex is a conversation that comes up organically. Now, if
Right.
a man brings sex up off the rip, that's all he wants. If he like, send me some pictures, that's all he wants.
Send you some pictures. Oh my God.
Now, Kim, Kim, let me just say this. Let me say this.
Wait, I
Hey,
gotta put
look,
you front and center on this one. Wait. Y'all, we talking with relationship expert Coach Ken Canion, and he is dropping some serious knowledge today. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
so the new thing is, send me. Men will send women pictures of their genitals, and he'll ask you for pictures of your lower parts. And I always tell them, I said, listen, he's telling you this is what the primary function of this relationship to
Mm.
fulfill my sexual desire. All right. And a lot of people think because he calling you, text you, hey baby, how's your day? I hope, oh, you're beautiful. All of that. But that's not it. And yeah. And so what I always say, a man will tell you what he's looking for. He will tell you. When you tell a person, Kim, don't run around at the beginning of a relationship. You ain't getting none of this. I ain't having no sex. Stop it. If you want to get to know the man, get to know the man.
Right.
Sex will come up in an organic way. He might not even want sex. That's not his thing. But it's a turnoff when you say you ain't getting this. But that's not what because so that is just like a woman does not like it when a man doesn't want to get to know them. Men don't either.
That's good. Great advice, Ken. I mean, you cooking with grease on here today. I
Let's
mean, you
cook.
took it serious.
Let's cook this. Let's make that fish grease hot.
That's right. Mackenzie says, so do you think it's healthy for a relationship for people to wait until marriage then
So
to
do
have
you
sex?
want?
Or what's your
Oh,
philosophy?
this is a good question, Mackenzie. Do you want a Coach Ken answer, a Ken answer, or a God answer? So and they
You
all
know,
have
I want
some.
the God answer.
Well, the
That's what I
God
want.
answer is God says, "Hey, wait for sex." God says, "Wait for sex." All right.
But
Uh,
before you give any other answer, Ken, let me just add on to that piece because I believe that there's a reason why it's orchestrated and mandated kind of for us to be able to wait until marriage. I do believe that because God knows best that once you start intertwining and interweaving all of your chemistry and bodily fluids and stuff starts taking things to a different level. And if for some reason something doesn't work out properly, you're gonna go real south if you know that that person's been inside your private parts. So go ahead. Now tell your answer. I know you can unravel. You can unravel if you've been
I done
hit.
seen plenty unravel. Okay,
So
so let me explain why I think that when God said it, he knew that the emotional connection was far worse than the actual physical part of it. Okay? Sex is really just an act. It's just an act. It's no different than you brushing your teeth. It's just not. The difference is what God understood the spiritual connection and tie that it would create, because he also knew the emotions that would come from that spiritual tie. An emotional tie would be devastating to many people, all right, when it didn't work out. And so that's the reason why I believe he did it, now, because if you didn't have anything to compare with, you wouldn't have a desire. Plus, the other reason is that you wouldn't desire all these different folk. You wouldn't have knowledge of all of that, because you would have been with just one person. That's what I believe. Now, that's God. God, I ain't Jesus, I ain't God. I love him. But let me think about the practicality of it. Let me think about the practicality of it. If I marry you, this is why when I get couples, I always talk about needs. We always go over what their true needs are, because most people don't know what their needs are. They don't know. They have a clue. But I read a book called His Needs, Her Needs, and it was amazing.
yes, that's a great book, and everybody
Yeah.
should have that as a second book.
And it helped me put it in perspective. Now, that being said, most people, if we wait to get married,
Mhm.
all right, this is the practical part of it. And Kim likes sex once a month,
Mhm.
but Ken but Kim say, you know what? I can't wait till we get married. We're gonna be doing it. Blah, blah, blah. She tells me this, but I like it 4 or 5 times a week. This type of thing.
Okay.
Now, we are not in alignment.
Correct.
Because if we wait to get married, and this is just the practical side of it, we realize that we're married, we're all sexual beings. God made us sexual beings. Now, some people will say, well, coach, sex ain't the only thing in a relationship. It is not. However, why did God put so much emphasis on sex? Because it was part of procreation. Okay. Why did he give us estrogen, testosterone, things that activate the sexual desire? Why? Because it's important, right? We're sexual creatures. Now, if we're not in alignment and I'm not getting sex from you, Kim, and I'm upset, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen is I'm going to start to resent you. I'm going to start to get mad.
I agree. I agree.
I'm going to start to get, and the next thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to start looking somewhere else. Can it happen for a woman too?
Again?
Then I'm going to start looking somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Because that need isn't being met. Okay? And it could be the woman who is sexually, high sexual desire. Could be her.
Oh, here. This is actually another comment. My estrogen is high, sometimes higher than my husband. So
Okay.
then what?
Yeah. Okay. In that case, it's the same thing. See, what I'm telling you is no different from the man or woman. I'm simply telling you because we think that, think about it. When a man is young, he out there popping. Pop goes the weasel. He out there doing his thing. But soon as that fool get over 40 something and he hadn't took care of his body, and the joint go limp, and he go limp. All right. And now I have so many clients who are dealing with this issue with men over 40, 45 years old, didn't take care of their body. See, the truth is, Our bodies, if we take care of it, you're supposed to be able to smack that thing up till you 70 something. But because we live in a world where we're drinking, we're smoking, we're not eating right, blood flow is not good. Because that's what that is for men. It's blood flow.
Wow.
Right.
This is very, very informative, y'all. Very informative. So make sure you're taking notes on what Coach Ken is sharing. And he's given some really great advice so you can apply it immediately. His Needs, Her Needs, William Harley is the book. Thank you so much, Diane. I brought my date to your Candid Conversations.
Yeah, she brought a date. That is so cool.
Delane. So talk about that. She said, and we're going slower than molasses. I am hoping that this pans out. He's cool with no sex, but we're using your cards, Coach Ken, for conversations. Thoughts?
Okay. When you say slow as molasses, explain to me, type in what you mean by that. What is slow? Is it that he's not committing? Is it that what tell me what that means to you when you said he's slow as molasses? Because I want to get context.
That's good.
I want to get some context.
Anybody, make sure, Delane, that you type that in so we can get more clarity, and then we'll come back to your comment. I see you, Athena Robertson. I see Tegan. She says, hey.
Hey, Tegan.
I see Pamela saying thanks. Who else? I see Athena saying, awesome Ken tools, very resourceful. Okay, another better instance I want is a family with you, but I want a baby. Okay, this question is, I want a family with you. I want a baby with you, but he's gone when there is that's good. So the person paints the picture like, oh, I want to be with you. I want a family with you. I want you to be my baby mom. And all of that. And then time the baby come, they gone. Talk about it, Coach Ken. I'm put you front.
Well, that's love bomb. That's why I always say, listen, for those of y'all who really want to learn this game, like I gotta tell y'all something. That question right there, that's just love bombing. But let me tell y'all something. In my academy, right, I have close to 100 women. And now many of them are in relationships that started out with no relationship. I want to give you an example of one of my people. I'm not going to call her name, but she is amazing. And she started out much like many women do today. They have they have this notion because they've been talked to by, because so many people tell them stuff.
Right. And
they're listening to people who don't know what they're talking about. All right. But they're listening to people who might be their friend. See, everybody ain't got a friend like Sean, like who know what they talking about. You know, like Sean, you know. All right, but and so she came to me about 6-7 months ago, communicated terribly, and so she went through my academy. She's going through it now, and I showed her. I said, the first thing I need you to understand is what we ain't gonna do is we're not gonna devoid of our logical reasoning. So when somebody begins to like you, your hormones start rushing, your oxytocin, dopamine, and your serotonin, and you start to believe that things are not what they are. And then you leave the logical side of your brain aside. And so what I tell them, this is how you incorporate the logical side of your brain so that you don't do dumb stuff.
Right.
Because your emotions are involved. Hey, they got my partner, Sean, what's up?
Sean, he just complimented you. He just complimented you.
I complimented you, Sean. Yeah. Oh, okay. Delane said something. Read that.
Okay, let's see. Let me go back. Put the comment up for me, Mackenzie, what Delane just said, so we can get that read. Let me see here, because I see it's a bunch of comments. Mackenzie will find it right quick, and we'll go from there. Awesome, Ken. Tools, yes, resourceful. Okay, but Delane just put a comment up somewhere, and Allison Skeet, okay. Whoa, Sean said, what did you say about me? Sean, I want to know what you said.
I said you were smart, Sean. I said you be knowing what you.
Okay, so Delane says, our relationship is moving at snail pace. Number two dates since your event. we both have crazy work schedules, but we're trying to keep communication open and going. We're interested in one another, but haven't spent a lot of one-on-one time together.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. How often does he call you? I want to know how often. How often? I know y'all got busy schedule, both of you. How often do you all talk? Or how?
And Delane, if you want, you can let me know, and I'll put the link in the comments section and bring you on so you can have a head-to-head if you want me to pop that link in here. Let me know. I'm only gonna let you on because I've had some weirdos come on, and they've done some whack stuff, and that's not gonna happen again on the Kim Jacobs Show. But if you want to come on, Delane, I'd be happy to pull you in.
Oh wow!
So anyway, let me know. I'll copy and paste.
The reason why I want to ask, because it may seem like he's not interested, and my event was only a month ago. So, but if you've gone on 2 dates, that means you're going on a date every. Sean say you ain't interested, sis. But hold on, let me get some more. I got to get some more context though. Okay, I wish you would, Delane, can you come on and talk to me? Because I need context. I don't like to make a decision based on something I'm reading, because the nuances matter, context matters. So that's why. All right.
Okay, so I put the link in the comments section. All you have to do is, let me see, copy and paste it. Let's see.
Oh, she at work. Dang.
At work. Okay, so she.
I really. I want to say this. I know you're at work, but let me just say this. If you like the guy, if you believe that he may not be moving at the pace that you would want him to, but is he showing you effort? Now, he may be a slow runner, but is he showing you the effort? Is he putting in the effort? Does he contact you? You've been out twice. All right. She talking about this right here. Okay, I thought, but Delane, that's what I want to know. That's why I like with Sean on here, because she be shy.
Sean, you can come on. You can pop on the screen too if you want.
Sean, get on the screen. Get on the screen.
Come in here, Sean. Okay, so Anita Dickerson says, "What does it mean when your guy just jumps to sex without any foreplay? No caressing, not kissing. He doesn't want to go out. He'd rather stay home, but he goes into his mother's house every day." Oh,
Anita, you already know the answer, but I won't give it to you in black and white. And because it's the Kim Jacobs Show, I won't give it to you like I would normally give it to you. I'm not gonna give it to you. But let me say this. Can I just put this in real?
Put your camera down some, because your chin is cut off. Yeah. That's
He just wants you for sex.
That's it.
That is it. That is all. I don't want to belabor the point. Hold on one second. I don't want to belabor the point, but he just wants you for sex. And that's pretty much it.
Well, Sean said, Anita, you know what it means. He is there for the streets.
He's for the streets, and he's trying to take
you there. Trying to take you there. Nope. She said, nope, I can't fool with y'all. She ain't coming on.
Sean, why you can't fool with us? Dang.
He just wants to
Oh, no. No. Okay. All right, I got
you. Okay, let's see. Girl, my husband came 3.5 hours every weekend after working every day all week. If he wanted to, he would do this, sis.
What did I say?
Feedback.
What did I say? A man trades his time for the things that he values. If he's not trading his time for you, he does not value you on that level. He might like you. But he doesn't value you. And so, And if he wanted to, what did I tell y'all? When a man interested in something, like he interested in a truck, he interested in getting those tickets to the game, he gonna call, find out what the tickets are, where we at, what time we need to be there, what time the tailgate start. Trust me.
Okay, so how do you tell if someone is really taking you seriously? It's gonna be that they're trading their time for what they say they like. So I agree with that. let's talk from a positive perspective of there are some guys that are really into women, and these are the things that we should look for when dating someone that's really into you. What are some of the things we should say? Okay, you know what, now he's really into me.
Okay, glad you asked that question. A man is into you, number one, when he is consistent. Okay, when he's consistent. Now, even if he can't consistently call, but he tells you why he can't. Okay. Even if he can't consistently show you, but he tells you why he's consistent in his actions. Number two, his words and his actions line up. They line up with each other. Okay. Now, if he says, okay, he follows through with what he says. Listen to me carefully. If a man cancels one date with you, he gets one date to cancel. If he cancels more than one date, leave the relationship. Because men don't cancel. They don't cancel unless it's an emergency. Now, somebody in his family just went rush to the hospital. I get that.
Right.
But if a man cancels on you more than once, if he cancels on you twice, he's not that interested in you.
Good. Okay.
I'm just being honest. Now, the third thing, how else do you know he is interested in you? When he's willing to communicate with you. So a man may like to text, but if he really into you, he wants to talk to you too. He wants to be around you. He wants to be in your presence. Men that dig you want to be in your presence. For real. And I'm not just talking about for sex. That's all.
Men that dig you want to be in your presence. Okay, I'm trying to type this to be.
And in your presence might be on the phone because he can't get to you, but he will settle for that.
Okay. Wow, that's real good right there. Okay. So men that are into you, they dig you, they want to be in your presence. So Delane says, I hear you. If he's really interested, he would make the time. Cancel the relationship if he cancels once or twice. Cool. I'm good with that. I've only been talking to him since May.
Give it time. Don't peel out yet. Don't peel out yet. Don't peel out yet if you like the guy. Do not. Right. So let me just say this. Let me say this, y'all. I told God this year I'm gonna stop cussing as much on my video.
Wait. This is a confession moment, everybody. We're gonna take a whole 2-second break right this minute and hear a confession from Ken, and we're gonna hold you accountable to it, Ken. So let's see.
I don't have my team. My team. I said I don't even hardly cuss on my lives at all. Okay. I told God, I said, God, the reason why, not that I don't mind cussing, because God knew why Peter was a cusser, but the reason why is because I don't want people to not hear my message because I said, damn, I'm just saying. So I'm just talking. Now I ain't gonna stop completely. That's just say me. I ain't stopping. not kids confession.
I just typed that. Wait a minute, everybody. This is Ken's confession and repentance moment. I'm actually gonna remove myself, so it's just a moment between him and the Lord. Now go ahead, Lord.
I love the Lord. And God, I told you I've been honoring my word. I have not been cussing as much. There you go. You can come back, Kim.
All right. Tell the Lord thank you. I want y'all to put it in.
Thank you, Lord.
Tell the Lord thank you, because guess what? Ken is converted, and I just want to see.
Converted. I've been loving the Lord now. I just thought.
It's one thing for us to love the Lord. It's another thing for us to say, okay, Lord, I just want to be sanctified and set apart for your use.
Okay, so hold on. Vanessa, now we're about to go.
I know.
Why is it that? What is the sanctification though? Is the
sanctification is just simply saying I want to be set apart so that I can be able to reach the different people that you would have me to reach. Like you said, maybe some of the people may not be able to be reached just because of the block of the language that's being used. Even though the message is still the same message, doesn't matter, and you're going to still teach the exact same thing. The principles are the principles.
But here's what I'm wrestling with though. Here's why I disagree a little bit.
Okay.
Because I'm reaching people, and let me tell you, I'm reaching actually more people because people go to church, Kim. I know we ain't going this way, but
Right.
there's so much fakeness. There is so much people are there inauthentic. There's so much fakeness. They profess to be one way,
Right.
because they can speak the words of God. They can say the stuff. But see, what I told God was my life, the way I live, the way I treat my wife, the way I treat my kids, the way my daughter says, I want my husband to be like you, both of my daughters. And so my team, we wrestle with this. One of my guys said, listen, man, you live a life. You live it. You live it. Okay, if you say it, I'm not stopping saying a few four-letter words because of people. It is because I feel like, me and God done had this conversation. Because the one thing I don't want to do is be like these people I see out here. I don't know why we got on this, but we talking about it.
Well, you know what? And you're saying so many things. And some of the things that's coming to mind is hypocrisy when it comes to saying one thing, but doing something opposite of what we are actually saying we believe or say. Another thing is when I say the sanctification is setting ourselves apart, is because we are literally declaring something that we believe is going to free up the situation and allow it to be a holy experience. The other thing that you're saying that I really like is that for you personally, because it's not like you're saying, everybody, I want y'all to all stop cussing. Because that's between them and God. Just between you and God and between me and God, what he's holding me accountable for. So my issue may not be the cussing. It may be eating too many chocolate chip cookies. I'm just using me as an example. It may be something else that God is trying to work with on me. And so I think it's important for us not to condemn each other and to cast judgment to the point where we are trying to make everybody be like us, because at the end of the day, to him to know if to do right and then don't do it, then to that person is sin. Period.
I agree.
So that's all I'm saying. Okay.
No, I love it. I love it. And you know what I love about you, Kim?
What?
You are so you have like an innocence about you that I like. You know what I'm saying? You are so. You are so like you cringe, and this is who you are. I love that innocence about you. I do. And you are who you say you are. That's why I come on your show.
Well, thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. And I'm not the only person that thanks you. Everybody over here is like, okay, can y'all talk about that later? And let's get back to these comments. Okay. Oh, Sean said, oh, yeah, she does. She do. They not like us. I don't know what she means by that. But
I know what she means. I know what she means.
Talking about you and her.
I know what she means.
Okay. Anyway, Mary is praying. Like, Lord have mercy. We're going to just pray for our brother and sister. Come on in here. Yes, brother, come on. Peace and truth. Deed said, Mary was cracking up. Sean said, preach, Ken, preach. Oh, Lord, here we go. They over there preaching.
I know that, right? I know that. I know
that. He didn't say converted, Kim. He didn't say converted, Sean said. He said he's cutting back. So just use his wording.
He ain't saying converted. Dog, I'm already
no converted. True confession, right? Okay. I think
that's why I love Sean.
Sean funny. She gonna get you going. She gonna stir it. And don't get in a political conversation with her. We were up to like 2:00 this morning and talking. I was like,
who you and Sean?
Sean, we be talking so much.
I love it.
Sean will have you on a roller coaster ride. You be like, okay, I gotta go to bed.
Somebody said they just said, what is this live about? So they just joined it.
Oh, somebody said what the live is about: candid conversations regarding relationships. That's what we're actually talking about. We're talking with Relationship Coach Ken Canion, and he's answering some of our questions that many people may have. I had a lot of people send questions in, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any of those. When should a woman walk away? That was another question.
Okay. I always say walk away when you realize that the other person's Number one, core values are not in alignment with yours. Let me give you an example. Let me go a little bit. Let me do practical. When you realize the
Okay.
person's relationship goals are not like yours, walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you realize that this relationship that you're in, listen to me carefully, this relationship does not help you either grow or heal, walk away.
Okay. Wow.
Right. Yeah, because think about it. I did a video that's got probably 500,000 views now, and I got a lot of pushback from it. And then I got a lot of people who like, about 80% of the people like it, 20% of the people push back. And I said, do you know the purpose of a relationship? I said, the true purpose of a relationship is to grow and to heal. That is it. It is not sex. It is not buying things. It is not going out to eat, feeling good, any of that. The purpose of a relationship is to grow or heal. Now, and then they talked about, and they broke down some stuff. Well, what about this? I said, doesn't that fall under growth?
Mm-hmm.
When you have children and raise them, doesn't that fall under growth? Okay.
Yes.
The relationship itself will either help you grow or heal. Don't you notice, Kim? There is no other place than inside of a relationship that reveals parts of you that nobody else can reveal. Your anger issues, your
That's right.
insecurities, the relationship reveals it. And either you decide to grow in it while you're in it, grow
Yes.
from it, or you don't. And then, do you see what I'm saying? My
Yes.
relationship revealed how poor of a communicator I was. Now that's why I'm a great communicator and I teach you how to communicate, because the relationship revealed it.
Wow.
I got something so deep. I spit something so deep yesterday. All right. I'm gonna give it to you, Kim. Everybody listening to this. First off, do you know the number one reason relationships fail?
Come on, tell us.
The number one reasons relationships fail is because of uncommunicated expectation and needs. That's the number one reason. Uncommunicated expectations and needs. Let me go a little further. You get in a relationship and you had an expectation of a person. Okay. You expected them to take out the trash. You expected them to have sex with you 3 times a week. You expected them to take care of the bills. You expected all of these things, right? But then the other person did not meet the expectation. But here's where it gets deeper.
Come on, preach.
The expectation you have in people reveals the need in you.
That's right. That's right.
So think about it. If I have an expectation of you to take care of the bills, then what my need is I need to feel good. As one of my top needs is I need financial support. Yeah. Because if I don't have financial support, I feel insecure. And that insecure creates anxiety in me.
Correct.
And see, but if I cannot explain that to the person that I have the expectation with, because I don't know what the deeper need is, then they just saying, you getting on my nerves, you just complaining.
That's good, Ken. That's real good.
That revelation came to me this week. Yeah. And I was like, God, thank you. I was doing a session for 30 people. I was doing a session. I was teaching a class. And it came to me. And I was like, flesh and blood did not reveal that.
See, that's because you stopped that cussing. God could talk to you.
Because I stopped no cussing.
I just, but you minimized. I just thought I had to throw that in there. So he was able to get into your ear a little bit more, because he was like, wait. Between the cussing, I'm able to hear.
I don't cuss that much. No, I don't cuss that much. Hey, listen, but I do cuss.
Don't trust me. I am totally being silly, okay? Because trust me, some things will yank a cuss word out of you. Trust me, I get it. Okay, so I'm not even acting like I'm holier than thou.
No. Kim, I know you. I told you the innocence in you. That's what I love. But Kim, you ever noticed that? Ever since I've ever come on your show, I don't think I've ever said one curse word on your show.
I know. You know what? That's so funny. You do cut sometimes, but I'm like Kim be on the G-rated version on the Kim Jacobs show. So
On the Kim Jacobs show, you know why? That innocence in you I love. But I'm gonna say this: sometimes people need it. There are people who need you to kick them in the butt. Now,
yeah,
some people you can't. And so, what I do is I coach people based on who they are, not
mhm,
who I am. So some people need the kick in the butt. They need you to. You might say a few four-letter words, and then some people need it easy. They don't respond well to that type of coaching. So I coach them differently. It's just like children. You have different children, and you treat them equal, but you don't treat them the same. You treat them based on their personality.
that's right. A lot of questions have come in, so let's go to some more comments. Mackenzie, backstage, if you would pop them up. I see D Love Harrison says, "I've been separated for 5 years. Any advice that you want to share with her, right quick?"
Okay. Wait. Hold on. Let me see that. Let me see what she said. Hold on. She said, but she made another comment. I want to
Oh,
see.
yeah, she got a whole paragraph up there. "I've been trying to date after 28 years. Girl, you sound like my twin over here. What in the world? Who is D Love? We're gonna talk." Okay. "I've been trying to date after 28 years of being married. It's been hard. I'm not the way of the world." Oh, D, we twins, girl. I don't even know you. So I know I've been out of the dating game for a very long time. The thing men are asking for up front makes me not want to even date. I've been in therapy for my own trauma and I deal with my mental health clients. And I deal with mental health clients myself. I don't understand the dating today. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Drop the mic. That's how I feel.
D, you need to join my relationship academy because yes, navigating it can be difficult, but you just need someone to show you. It's just like no more than anything else. If you had a job and you didn't know how to do the job, and then someone showed you how to do the job, yes, it is different. I mean, everything changes after years. It is different. But
Mm.
people, let me tell you what's not different though. Human behavior.
Say it
See,
louder. I didn't hear.
human behavior.
Human behavior. Okay.
Cheating been around for centuries. Okay? For the listen, betrayal been around for all that ain't changed.
Yeah,
It hasn't.
it really
But
has.
navigating the new ways of communication has. That's where you need, because now the thought processes, because we have social media, because we have so many influences, people saying this and saying that, because we have access to people so quickly, access to things so quickly, you just got to learn how to navigate it. You know, if you want to come in and let me help you, I help a lot of people. Yeah, it's hard. Okay, I get it. Having a baby hard, but people have them.
That's
But
true.
yeah, but the thing
Oh, this is
is,
a comment she said. Let me see. What she said? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard as heck, brother. I can't stand it.
well, the question is, do you want a relationship? Do you want a relationship enough to learn? Because there are men out there who want the same thing you want, and they having trouble navigating it too. The thing is, we just got to get y'all together and show you how to communicate with each other. That's the
But then,
difference.
Kim, what if I end up marrying somebody that you done connected me to, right? Who knows? Who knows what
You
God
don't,
gonna
you
do out
don't, you don't know. Oh, hey, look, I got my show again this week. Oh, well, Sean didn't make it to my show, but
Oh,
I got the
but she said you were gonna mention it. She said, Sean, she said, you know he gonna say I ain't come.
Sean know I'm gonna say that. Sean, you didn't come. I needed your energy, but we have the finale, part two coming into this area. The last one this Saturday, and Sean,
Which
um,
Saturday?
this Saturday. It's this Saturday.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's this
Now,
Saturday,
if you're watching and you're watching a replay, the Saturday that he's talking about
July
is
27th.
July 27th. So if you're watching it in August or September, just reach out
With
to
it back.
Candid.com and find out when his more recent session is. But if you are watching this today live, make sure you get in on this session that's happening this Saturday. Okay. How do they get
It's
tickets?
called Candid Conversations, y'all. It is so good. It is it is, think of it like, like I told y'all, we got music, we got comedy, we got food, and it's like grown folk fun. And it's us having, and we've done it in a creative way. And I had a whole bunch of me in there last time. And so what I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all can't be there in person, because I'm in the Greensboro High Point area, if you can't be there in person, you can get virtual tickets now. Last time we did not offer virtual tickets, but you can get virtual tickets. We done sold out. We done sold a lot of them. You can get them if you're on Instagram, Facebook, all you got to do is go to my bio, my link tree, and it'll say July 27th, second. Let me give it to you, Kim. July 27th event. And yeah, that's all you got to do. I'm gonna give you the link. And
so I'll put the link in the comment section for everyone as soon as we get it, and then that way you can go ahead and register, whether you're virtually or in person. Now, if you're in the Greensboro surrounding High Point, North Carolina area, then make your way to the
because you can get VIP. You get to spend an hour meeting with any questions, me and my wife, and you get a book, and you get served, you get all of that stuff. You get a lot, but if you in Kansas, you can watch it. It's gonna be live on YouTube. Just get your ticket, and we'll send you the link. Yep, and it's going to be amazing.
Okay, y'all. So you don't want to miss that special event that's happening. And Coach Ken, again, this is advice that people pay a lot of money for. Coach Ken is not cheap under any circumstances.
No. We want to be adding value. We want to add value.
And he's giving you a gift, is what I'm saying. That's the point. This is a gift to you to be able to come and learn this information. Do you know Coach? I don't know who that is.
No, I don't.
Don't answer. Don't worry about that, Kenzie. All right. So let's see. No, the answer is no, Mike. I mean, a predator. Okay. D. So who can we connect with?
How can we connect? Is it?
How do you connect? I just showed you on social media.
Yeah. Just go to social media at Coach Ken Canion, and we can connect that way. Send me an email, or send me an email, or send me a DM on social media at Coach Ken Canion. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, all of the above.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Delane. I want you to come.
I hope to see you Saturday night. She says she'll be there.
It's gonna be super. You know what, Delane?
Now let me say this. I know this is a side joke, but Delane, I know you're going, but because she's dating, right? So here's the thing: Delane might be coming to meet somebody else.
No, she's not. No, she's not. But there's gonna be other men there. See,
that's what I'm saying. I don't even make jokes that often. Ken, you could have went with me on my little joke that I said. You don't know
I'm sorry. Because Kim, you be serious about what you. I'm sorry.
It was my one.
Oh, she said I'm not bringing him for real.
You see what I'm saying, Kim? Now, has God given me the spirit of discernment?
I see.
You like coming.
You got that. All right.
See, now you think I'm so square and so prude and everything.
No, I didn't say prude. I said innocent.
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 I'll take that. Okay. Anyway,
Relate to my Kim. You're right.
She said she's not bringing him. I'm not bringing him. I'm trying to get my husband to come. Pamela said, she like, I need my husband to come. Okay. Anyway, lots of comments. Yes, sis. Pop your collar.
Pop your collar.
I'm always going back in the rapper days. She it's funny.
Pop your collar. I know that.
All right, y'all. Let's see. Any other final questions came? You know what? One thing I did see that I thought was pretty interesting. I was watching an Instagram reel, and the man was saying, hey, he was asking women on the street, do you think that height matters when you're dealing with someone that you're dating? And the lady was like, yeah, it matters. And she was, they were giving the business. He was, okay, here, step on the scale and let me see what your weight is. She was like, oh, no, I most certainly will not. But in other words, what she was saying is, if height matters to you, then maybe weight matters to the people that are dating you. So why are you judging something they can't change? And anyway, what's your thoughts? That was good.
That was good.
That was so good. And then he also did it with a police officer, female
You know
officer that
what?
was.
I'm about to use that right there.
You got to use that. That was so
Ooh,
good. So
I'm writing it.
isn't it good?
Sean said.
Well, first of all, Delane said, Kim, you were right. I'm coming, but I'm not bringing him. So let's make note of that. Check. Okay. Coach needs a little coaching about picking up on co-host vibes. That's some good
I know.
stuff.
I need coaching on that. I know.
Because I know what I'm doing too over here, y'all, even though
You know what you're doing.
But the other thing, let me give you one more example, Coach Ken, for you to write down. Another example that they used was a police officer. She was walking through the streets, her and her girlfriend, and same question. Hey, does height matter? And she was like, most certainly it does. Yes, it does matter, right? And he said, okay, well, let me give you this little wet wipe and wipe your makeup off your face. She said, I'm going to tell you right now, you touch my face with that wet wipe, basically, the law will come out of me, right? But at the end of the day, he was saying, what you look like without makeup? Let's since you're always judging the height of the man.
Wow.
Okay, so I thought I'd just give you that. You can pay me later, Ken.
Wow. Okay. No, I love that.
Sean is always judging me. She was like, Kim won't even leave her dang house. Stop.
But you need to leave the house, Kim.
I do leave the house.
I mean, you leave the house. You leave the house to do the balance, doctor.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want Kim Jacobs, the one who ain't the balance doctor. I want the one that be giggling.
Period. I'm not being specific title.
Whatever.
Okay. Let's stick to the other people here. Do you think revealing your needs? Okay, we're going to end here in a few minutes too. But do you think revealing your needs? We have about 4 more minutes here. Do you think revealing your needs or the needs or insecurities can be frightening, thinking that you may turn the person off? And when should you reveal these insecurities? Valerie asks.
I think revealing your needs and insecurities are 2 different things. I think you should reveal your needs fairly quickly. I think you should reveal your insecurities over time as you get to know the person and you get deeper along this journey. I think they're different, and I think needs and listen, they can be connected. Your need can be based on an insecurity. It can be. I think those conversations come up organically. You know what I'm saying? I got my daughter right there. What up, bro?
Your daughter is there? Oh, hey, bro. She said, hey, coach. Hey, coach.
She said, hey, coach. Yeah.
And you know what? That's a beautiful thing for her to consider you a coach, even though
I'm her
she's your
coach
daughter.
too. I'm her coach too.
That's a good thing. Yeah. When you can coach your daughter into a great relationship, that speaks volume of your legacy that you are building and leaving here on this earth. And then you have your beautiful wife, Karen, and she's a comedian and fun to be around and a loving person, I'm sure, to go through life with. So I'm excited about you and your whole family. Let's see. Somebody said, Brooke said, I'm so excited. That's my pops. That's my pops. That's my daddy. She's like, you better not close that show out, girl, without putting my comments for my daddy on here. All right. Oh, Sean, she back to judging me. She said, I ain't lying. We ain't talking about just going to no grocery store, Kim. Sean, you are.
No, but listen, Sean, I just need you to get y'all. I don't know why y'all ain't come to my event. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you, you don't ever know when it's gonna happen. You got to get out though, Kim. You got to get out.
Yeah, I understand.
I know. I know.
Go to church.
I know. It can be scary, but you got me. You got me.
Yeah. Well, Sean said she come here. She go committing again. Let's see if she's gonna get herself.
Okay, Sean. Whatever, Sean. Whatever.
Mackenzie said, what did Mackenzie say? I saw a comment from Mackenzie. She being smart too over there in the back office. She said, Ken, don't let Kim fool you. She does take her daughter to work too. So don't let her lie to you. Grocery store and work.
Oh, you know what? Mackenzie, that is funny. You know that's funny, right? Kim.
I don't even care what y'all saying.
That is funny. Oh.
So Mr. H said, I saw a short male comedian answer a heckler who asked about his height by asking her about her weight. Apples to apples, baby.
Now that you know what you just made me. I'm about to do something with that. I'm gonna do
Good,
something.
good.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay. Other people said, okay, lots of comments, y'all. I can't get them all. Yes, because people think you want to wound lick. When you tell them your insecurities and your traumas, that you want your wounds licked, and that's
Yeah.
not necessarily the case. You're just being transparent about what you've been through, because maybe y'all are having that conversation.
Right. Right. Well, you know what though? What I always say, you communicate in the relationship, but just like you don't tell everybody, you reveal things about you based on the level of the relationship. You see what I'm saying? You don't tell everybody what the trauma and stuff you've been through, the night, y'all first meet. No.
Well, some people know you're, like, for me anyway, because I have been a public figure in the area. So people, hey, Miss Kim, I love your look. Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. I appreciate you. So I actually, some people know some of what's happened in my life. So even if I don't intend on talking about it, they'll ask about it. When I
Well,
say
then
he will ask about it, because it ain't been no they.
Sean ain't got no sense. Sean talking about something. I could drop 20, you can't grow 3 inches. Sean, yeah, they can. Have you seen that new surgery that they got you? You break the dude's leg and you stretch him. I'm serious. Yeah. The one dude grew 5 inches.
No, that's wrong. I'm not interested in learning more about that procedure, because I think the person, however they are, let just God get you who you need for the height that you are. It's all good. Kim needs to come on tomorrow. Too much content for 1 hour. Oh, Ken needs to come on tomorrow. It's too much content for 1 hour. Girl, I barely can get Ken to come once a month.
Stop it. Kim,
so
do you know? Okay, I'm gonna tell you how much power you got with me.
Come on.
When you text me, I was on set filming. When you text me, that's why I didn't answer right away. I answered right after I got off set. Everybody else don't get no answer to the next day or 2 days later.
Well, to God be the glory. Thank you. I appreciate that.
So y'all gotta watch our show when it comes out. I'll let y'all know. Unfaithful Caught in the Act on MTV.
Unfaithful Caught in the Act?
Me and Tammy Roman. That's the show that we're on season 3. And
all right, that's right. Yeah, I saw the first one. I was like, ooh, this is good. That was some good stuff.
Oh, this next season, look at my face. That's how I be looking sometimes.
That's who it's gonna be. Season 3 of Unfaithful Caught in the Act. Okay, y'all, we're gonna be in for a treat. Ken's gonna keep us posted on his social media page.
I keep y'all posted.
I have a comment from Pamela right quick, because she's like, somebody said, I'm not mad with you, Kim. I do the necessary things too. These are necessary. Praising the Lord is very necessary to me. So if you want to find me in the house of the Lord. Mr. 370,000. Okay. Can you find Pamela's comment for me on here? Because she said we had skipped her comment, but there's so many comments. I can't. Somebody asked about, when should you tell somebody about HSV?
I don't know what that is. What that is.
Okay.
Find
Pamela's comment for me, please, right quick, and then we're gonna get ready to. What is it? Herpes simplex virus. When should you tell somebody about herpes simplex virus?
I think you definitely tell. You don't tell them right away.
So you gotta say something.
But I think you tell them if you see the potential relationship heading to a sexual relationship.
Right.
I think you tell them then, but I don't think you tell people right away a lot of stuff, y'all, because they don't know you. See, we define ourselves by things that have happened to us. You're much more than that. So let's not put that in the mix right away.
Okay, so Pamela, we went back to your comments, sweetie. You do need an answer right quick before you have to lose your whole good government job messing with your husband. Okay, when is sex too much? We date He treats me like a queen, but my husband cannot get enough. I have to work. I have to do my schedule, and the schedules just don't match. So I'm missing sleep. I'm missing money when we are having sex through the week. Help
That
us to
thing must be good to him. Hey, look, all I can tell you is, look, I get it. Hey, Pam, Pam, listen. I mean, as my wife always say, your blessing is your curse.
your
So,
blessing is yours.
so listen, hey, that thing must be good to him. Look, I, I don't know what to tell you, but try to wear him out. I mean, I don't know what
Put
to
him to
do.
sleep for a few days.
Put him to sleep. I mean, hey, look, you just good at what you got. I'm sorry, Coach
Right.
can't tell you about that. You know.
That's funny. You're gonna have to come on. You're gonna have to come to the training just so you can talk about how to do what you're doing. The gift God that gave you.
No, I
Okay,
know
I've
that's
been
right.
doing my
Hey,
phone this
Pam,
entire time.
you please come this Saturday. We gonna talk about. I love that.
Yes,
Ooh-wee.
yes. Okay, my final thing here, and then we're going to put Ken's contact information up one more time. If you have not contributed to the Kim Jacobs Show, the way that we keep this program thriving Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're bringing balance to the world one household at a time, bringing people that have overcome situations and circumstances to become who they are today. And we'd love for you to pour into our broadcast. All you have to do is send a cash app to Kim Jacobs Inc., or you can even go through PayPal, paypal.me/Kim Jacobs Inc. You can use Venmo at the Kim Jacobs Show. And you can even become a part of our Patreon membership program where you get behind the scenes stuff, which Ken, I want you to stay backstage to leave a comment for our Patreon members. Something you didn't say on the show. It has to be something different. And then we have motherdreamer.com for moms and women that have goals and dreams. They've sat them on the back burner, but you are in with a group of like-minded women. Join motherdreamer.com/join. All right. All right. So make sure you do that. Ken, how do they stay connected with you?
Yeah, just go to all social media at Coach Ken Canion. You can find me, and if you have to inbox me, DM me on any one of them, or you can go to CoachKenCanion.com. Yeah, and if you need to book a discovery session, do that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Stop just waiting around. If you know you sick and tired of getting the results, you got to do something different. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's good. Somebody actually said that sex sometimes is a coping mechanism or painkiller alternative. So you must be his ibuprofen or something. I don't know what's going on. You something for the man. You Tylenol. That's
Ah, on that note, I don't even know what to say.
And Sean said, put a schedule together and stick to it, girl. But he ain't sticking to no schedule. He wants.
I know, Sean, and my wife told me put a schedule together. I'm like, if I want to get that thing right now, we got to get that thing right now.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in to this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you so much, Coach Ken, for always bringing such tremendous value. Oh, today I have to. If I get off and didn't say this, I would be so hurt. Today is this beautiful queen's birthday, Athena Robertson, and she is our sunshine bird.
Happy
So
birthday!
You know how to sing, Ken?
No, I can't sing a little bit.
Oh, girl, me either. I mean, boy, me.
I say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We all off key. Okay.
Happy birthday. Okay.
That's video kind of way. Lord have mercy. You worse than me. Happy birthday, Athena. And I do want to let you all know that I was recently recognized in No Women magazine for women to know throughout the Carolinas. What an honor.
Yes.
So I see. I did, try to spice it up a little bit. I didn't even realize I was spicing it up.
Beautiful.
Until somebody told me something like about my legs. I was like, oh, I wasn't even thinking about it like that. But okay, sounds good.
Them legs look good.
All right. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in today, and we will see you again tomorrow on the Kim Jacobs Show. And we have a special guest that will be joining us Her name is Trina Sherman. And what is Trina? Let's see. Give me 1 second. Trina Sherman will be coming on tomorrow. And she is talking about, Lord have mercy, I just had it. Oh, what is your life worth? What is your life worth? So this woman is going to be talking to us about what your life is worth. You don't want to miss that episode at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take it away. Have a great day, everybody. Love you all. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.